As you just saw, Kenneth Castagnoli won the overall title at the 1992 NPC Junior Nationals. Ken's physique is sensational. Ken's physical development has come a long way from the first time Muscle Video Journal saw Ken. MVJ was at the 1986 NPC Nationals, where he took 15th place in the light heavyweight class. Carl Morelli spoke with Ken at the 1992 NPC Junior Nationals.
It's just a rough road getting to the shape that I like to be in for a show, and sometimes it takes that little extra bit of discipline to get there, and some guys are willing to go the extra distance and some aren't.
And what about the families of those guys who are willing to go the extra distance? Do they have a hard time putting up with those guys?
I'm sure they do. Some people get a little aggressive. I'm kind of mellow myself, so it doesn't seem to faze me at all. I seem to be laid back most of the time, and I just get a little quieter and a little calmer, so it doesn't really tend to create any problems.
No explosions?
No, sir.
Nah. Well, maybe we should ask other people about that, not just you. You may not be the most objective person.
Yeah, you could ask my wife. She'll tell you. Very calm.
Does she do most of the cooking for you?
All of the cooking. Yeah, all of my dieting. Feeds it into the computer every day and punches it out every day, and everything's on paper. Anything that goes in my mouth is punched in the computer and printed out before I eat.
Tell us a little bit about that computer. I mean, do you have this system set up at your home so that you know exactly how many calories, carbs, fat grams, etc.?
Yes, we do. We have it set up in a spare room, and it's broken into percentages on protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And depending on where I'm at out from the contest, how many weeks out, varies on how it changes.
When you first started out bodybuilding years ago, did you have this goal in mind where it was almost like going in a straight line toward a goal, or is this something that sort of came upon you slowly as you began to realize that you had the genetics, the drive, and all the other qualities that you need?
Starting out as a teenager in a sport, it's kind of a fun thing to do, and as you get to this level, the fun kind of disappears, and the reality sets in where it's hard work. So it's something that starts out as being fun and something that you have to take very serious at one point if you really want to do well in the sport.
When the family found out that you were going to be training for competitions, did they try to discourage you, or were they very supportive?
Supportive. They always were supportive. They came from Jersey to see the show here, and they've been supported ever since I started, and they always will be.
One of the questions that we ask heavyweight bodybuilders in particular is the reaction they get in their home environments from other people, from people in the gym. Being a heavyweight, you obviously carry a lot of weight in more than one sense of that word. Do you find that it is sometimes intimidating or off-putting for people when they see somebody who is built as large as you are? And if so, I mean, how do you counterbalance that with your personality?
Well, people, basically the average person doesn't know anything about what I'm doing. So a lot of the comments that I hear, I just don't even pay attention to them. I own my own health club, so the people that are in the health club and that train there on a daily basis, they know me, and they know a little more than the average guy on the street of what I'm going through. So it's kind of like everybody has an idea of what's going on.
And it's certainly not a bad idea for you to give a plug to the name of the gym that you own, so why don't you do that?
The Athletic Club at Lighthouse Point, South Florida.
Okay, well, come on down and train there, right?
Sounds good to me.